Another week, another weekly reset. Yes, this is the weekly reset for Warframe, where we go over what's coming up in the week, such as Nightwave, Teshin, and all that jazz. Before we get into things, I would like to say I have other YouTube channels. I've been streaming more often lately. Links will be in the description below to those channels, including a unboxing channel. I would say spicy unboxing channel, but it's literally just me unboxing stuff. Maybe comparing it to other stuff, but really just unboxing at the end of the day. Feel free to check it out though. But there will be time codes in the description below, so you can skip to whatever section you wanted. You could have just skipped over this whole bit I did at the beginning if you wish. I would know the difference. But anyway, let's get into it. And let's get into it by starting with Nightwave, shall we? Yes, Nightwave. We have find 6 caches across any sabotage mission, collect 10 foam or phos residue in the Cambodian drift. Now, I don't believe this. Okay, so if this works the way it has before, usually it won't actually pop up that you're collecting them until you finish the mission. Then it should pop up. Unless they fixed that, but if they didn't, then just be warned that's how it works. Don't be upset or don't think it's bugging out, not working type thing. Then over here we have open one of each era tier of relics. So basically do 4, you'll have to at least do 4 of the, opening relics. 1 from Lith, 1 from Meso, 1 from Neo, 1 from Axie, or a tier 1, a tier 2, a tier 3, and a tier 4 for those of you guys, older players. And then complete a run of Deep Archimedea or Temporal Archimedea. Actually, funny thing is, I think this is the first time I've seen this particular Nightwave, which I do not need to do. But if you want to know what the Deep Archimedea or Temporal Archimedea missions are, there are time codes in the description below. You can skip straight ahead to the end where the Sanctuary or Sanctum section where I covered all that. But anyway, moving on, then we have the regular just play the game, get stuff done. Can I just say I really enjoyed the whole Roman numeral thing? I wonder how much they're going to go up to. That's a 20. See, because X is 10, so yeah. Okay, anyway, moving on. We have the whole, we have a lot of mods. So I'm hovering over them. Feel free to pause if there's any part you need to go back to. Cursor projection is probably one of the best ones that people use that are here right now, in my opinion. That is, that are here. That being said, sprint boost, if you're using Vault or Gauss, will actually give you a good boost if you're going for that whole need for speed type 5. And then we have, of course, alternate helmets, as well as alternate weapon skins, and the sigils for whatever reason. And then we have these are fully built. So when you buy them, you won't get just a blueprint. You will get fully built Orkan Catalyst and Orkan Reactor. This combined with this is a boss fight, an annoying boss fight in my opinion. If you do, however, end up buying both of these, combining them, and doing the boss fight, you will get the glass sword that he's holding. And if you've already done it, you will get a ribbon. So that's pretty neat, I suppose. Then we have all this stuff here, including this color palette right here. Okay, now let's see what our good buddy, good pal, hologram Teshin has to offer, shall we? We have a rifle ribbon mod. And, you know, just like per usual Cypher, I've done a lot of Warframe this past week, so I actually have a fair amount of steel essence. I had a resource booster, but I don't anymore. I know, sad times. Sad times. But I digress. Now, let's see what the circuit has to offer, shall we? You can pick Mirage, Limbo, or Hydroid. Technically speaking, Hydroid is probably a better chance because Limbo and Mirage actually are some of the few frames that you actually get them just by doing the quest. But I'm going to pick Mirage nonetheless. Total Eclipse. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that's just who I picked. It really doesn't matter for me which one I picked or whatnot. So, you definitely pick whichever one you want or whichever one you want one of the augments to. Definitely, that would probably be a good option. But if you're like me and you do the circuit on Steel Path, you can come over here and Incarnon adapters. But if you're also like me and own all of the current Incarnon adapters, you can come over here and just like pick two things here. Now, it makes me pick two. I wish I could pick two of the same, but it won't let me. Like, if I pick this, it would just unpick it. I wish they could let you pick two of the same. I don't see any harm in, like, double 20,000 Kuba. That doesn't seem... I'm only doing this just in case I decide to do the circuit. I rarely do the circuit unless one of my community needs help with something in the circuit, but I did do the circuit on stream the other day. It was crazy, crazy times. Am I right or am I right? Next, we have the Archon Hunt. This is the Archon that you will be facing at the end of the Archon Hunt thing. This is the Archon Shard that you will get. You'll guaranteed get at least this Archon Shard, but there's a chance that it will be Talford. Then this number is your chance. It might be slightly different for everyone. The higher the number, the increased chance that it's going to be a Talford variant. And now, as for what you guys do, mobile defense, interception, and showdown. Like the big showdown where you fight the Archon himself, in this case, this Archon, and it may or may not count as an assassination for you. It depends how generous the game is feeling, if I'm being perfectly honest. Next, of course, we have the Sanctum. Let's go over to Bird 3, look at the shiny treasures, and here, there's an Archon. This Archon Shard rather, not an Archon. Can you imagine if Bird 3 was hiding an Archon, like a little Archon flute? Let me know in the comment section below, would you guys be interested in little Archon flutes? That seems pretty cool, am I right? Well, anyway, the Archon Shard here, rank 5 you'll need, and 30,000 standing you need, and as far as I know, this has 0 chance of being a Talford Archon shard. But with that said, you can always just like combine 3 normal shards into a Talford. So if you can't actually do the Archon Hunt for a chance of Talford, don't worry. There is a way to get Talford without Archon Hunt, and Red 3 is it will require a little more effort and stuff, but hey, it's what it is, right? But wait, there's more. If we go over to Necroloid, you would see the Deep Archimedea. These are basically the extra challenge modes. Now, each of these are for individuals. So, like for example, if I were to equip any of these frames and any of these weapons for A, B, C, or rather primary, secondary, and heavy, then I would be able to get an extra bonus and get max rewards. So, yeah, but keep in mind these individual parameters are different for everyone else. But let's say you like the challenge of Archimedea, but Deep Archimedea doesn't tickle your fancy. Well, you can hop on over to the universe where it is 1999 all day, every day, and then go to Kaya, and then Kaya had Temporal Archimedea, which is Deep Archimedea, but a little different. As you can see, the different extra challenge modes here, the different parameters here, there's even different missions. And the rewards are slightly different, but mostly the same. Like this chip and this pack. They're, they're unique to the 1999 verse. But other than that, the rewards are pretty much the same, if you will. But yeah, hopefully this has helped you in some way, shape, or form. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.